within the heart of the land of Lincoln. Hello, friends. Welcome inside R.A. Fagnall Hall here on the campus of Elmhurst University. Elmhurst Volleyball taking on Benedictine University. Elmhurst coming in at 6-1 overall, 0-1 in CCIW play. The Benedictine coming in at 4-3 overall, hoping to get back in the win column this morning. We got 3 matches for you today on a beautiful Saturday morning. Benedictine and Elmhurst, your opener. And Benedictine taking on Lake Forest at noon, and then Elmhurst taking on Lake Forest this afternoon. I'm Bergeron Crispin. We got Elmhurst Volleyball brought to you by Suncom TV, proud partner and sponsor of Elmhurst University Athletics and the CCIW Conference. We get set to throw it down to Matthew Huffnagel for intros and the anthem. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. You got Elmhurst Volleyball coming your way.
Good afternoon and welcome to R.A. Fagnall Hall for today's NCAA Women's Volleyball matchup featuring the visiting Benedictine University Eagles and your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. College Conference Volleyball Wisconsin all is members promote good sporting behavior by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at student athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive environment. And now for today's starters. First, for the visiting Eagles. An outside hitter, number 1, Sam Zarowski. Middle hitter, number 2, Grace Knudsen. Outside hitter, number 5, Olivia McPherson. A setter, number 12, Kiera McPherson. Defensive specialist number 14, Abby McConaughey. Middle blocker number 16, Hannah Walshiger. A libero number 3, Courtney Levy. The Eagles are led by assistant coaches Alyssa O'Boyle, Caroline O'Connor, and Kaylin Stane-Lipinski, and the head coach for Benedictine is Jen Wilds. And now the starting lineups for your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Larson. Outside hitter number 19, Jada Wiley. Outside hitter number 20, Allie Reardon. Right side hitter number 25, Callie Phillips. Middle hitter number 29, Lucy Anderson. And at libero number 5, Peyton Say. Hoopers led by assistant coaches Anastasia Lavanessa and Sarah Lajob, and the head coach for the Blue Jays in his second season is Cameron. At this time, we ask you to please stand if you are willing and able and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Back inside RA Fagnall Hall, Brajon Crispin set to bring you Elmhurst University Volleyball here on the campus of Elmhurst University. As mentioned, the Open, Elmhurst comes in at 6-1 overall, suffering their first loss against Milliken just a couple of days ago, their first set loss since the opener against Morris University in Minnesota. Meanwhile, Benedictine comes in at 4-3 overall, hoping to get back in the win column as well. Elmhurst in their home blue, Benedictine in their road red. Your officials for this morning's matchup, Max Newham and Paul Vennick. Again, this match is brought to you on behalf of Elmhurst University and produced by Suncom TV, proud partner and sponsor of Elmhurst Athletics and the CCIW. So waiting the opening whistle. We're just about set to get underway in match 1 of 3, the Elmhurst University tri-match. Benedictine won the toss, so they're back to serve, and we are underway in match number 1. Handled cleanly by the Blue Jays. And it's off with the gloves of Addie McConaughey on the opening point. Goes the way of the Blue Jays. Back to serve Elmhurst, number 2, Kaylin Kennedy, the junior from Appleton, Wisconsin. Elmhurst looking to pile on early, a team that's known for getting out fast. Serve is up and away, low serve handled cleanly by the Eagles, but it's stuffed at the top of the net. That's Jada Wiley, the junior from Florissant, Missouri. So Elmhurst out to the quick 2-0 lead. Kennedy's serve sails out of play. So the first point of the match for the Eagles of Benedictine University. Back to serve for the Eagles. That's Kira McPherson, the senior from North Aurora, Illinois. Just a stone's throw away. Nice dig by the Eagles. And Elmhurst back to their set offense. That's Wiley off the tip and gets it to go with 3-1, the early Elmhurst lead. Wiley back to serve. Float serve handled cleanly in the back row. Benedictine tries to play the tip game. They were there all day long. And a double hit called on the Blue Jays. So Benedictine cuts into the deficit. It's 3-2 early on. Back to serve McPherson. Back row. Handled cleanly by the Blue Jays. That's a nice kill at the top of the net by Grayson Knutson, the senior from Plainfield, Illinois. The clean arm extension and gets it to go. So we're knotted up at 3 apiece. Early on in set number 1. Wiley. Off the redirect, the Eagles now in their set offense. It's back to Wiley. And they'll go right side and find some open real estate is Kellen Kennedy, the junior from Appleton, Wisconsin. 4-3, the Elmhurst lead. Back to serve is Lucy Anderson, the graduate from Indianapolis, Indiana. Elmhurst with the middle attack, and it's off the hands of McPherson. 5-3, the 2-point lead for the Blue Jays in set number 1. Anderson back to serve. Low serve. Quick thinking on behalf of McPherson. And the Blue Jays back in their offense. Strong defensive game from McPherson keeps the Eagles in contention. And the Blue Jays were in the net, so the point goes the Eagle way, 5-4. Back to serve for the Eagles, Courtney Levy, the junior from Round Lake, Illinois. They go left side, it's blocked at the top of the net. Levy with the strong move. Valiant effort, but to no avail. Almost with a 2-point lead. Coming into the match for the Blue Jays, that's number 12, Savannah Davis. And number 10, Elise Rawson, the junior from Maple Grove, Minnesota. So Davis back to serve. That's a strong swing by Amelia Owolabi, the sophomore from Country Club Hills, Illinois. 6-5 in set number 1. Back to serve is Grayson Newton, the senior. And Rawson comes up empty-handed. And we're knotted up at 6 apiece. Both teams struggling to pull ahead and find some momentum. A lot of back and forth here early on in set number 1. That's Allie Reardon, the graduate from Downington, Pennsylvania, with the kill. 7-6, the Elmhurst lead. And it is Reardon back to serve. Set too close to the net, and the lead is back to 2. Reardon. McPherson with the attempted tip, but to no avail. The lead now to 3, 9-6. The Elmhurst lead. Owolabi with a strong swing, handled cleanly by Reardon. Rawson with the free ball. Owolabi again. They're going to say it was a redirect off the tip. So the point goes the Eagle way, 9-7. And back to serve is Sam Zawadzki, the senior from Channahon, Illinois. It's an errant pass from Wiley. A rare miss from the junior. So the deficit back to just 1. Elmhurst was in the net, so we're knotted up at 9 apiece. Some mental mistakes on behalf of this Blue Jay team has us tied in set number 1. Rawson with a strong swing, handled cleanly by the Eagles. Wiley, Davis, back row goes Reardon, and it's off the hands of McPherson, 10-9. McPherson winds up, finds some open real estate, and we're knotted up at 10 apiece. See on the replay, great approach there by McPherson. Finds some open spacing. So back to serve is Addie McConaughey, the sophomore from Ottawa, Illinois. Wiley, Davis. And it's off the hands of McConaughey. Valiant effort by Zawalski, but to no avail. 11-10. So into the match for the Blue Jays comes number 2, Kaylin Kennedy. She's back to serve, the junior from Appleton, Wisconsin. Serve is up and away. And Levy unable to corral the serve, so that's an ace for this Blue Jay team. Kennedy's serve travels out of play, 12-11. So back to serve for the Eagles. That's Kira McPherson. Strong swing by Wiley. Now the Eagles back in play. Wiley will try again. Tipped off the top of the net, and they'll try it again. Free ball sent over by Wiley, handled cleanly by Zawalski. And that'll be a souvenir far side. 13-11. The Blue Jay lead in set number 1. Wiley back to serve. Awkward looking swing by McPherson comes up short, and the lead now extends to 3. Wiley back to serve. Serve is up and away, and it's short. McPherson. And it's blocked at the top of the net. That's number 16, Hannah Walsugar, the 5'11" freshman from Tinley Park, making her presence felt in set number 1. 15-11, the 4-point lead for this Blue Jay team. Wiley back to serve. Back row goes Zawalski. That's blocked again by Walsugar. And out of play, the kill attempt goes 15-12. And it's McPherson back to serve. Serve is up and away, handled cleanly by the Blue Jay offense. Valiant attempt by Levy, but came up just short, so the lead extends to 4. Coming to the match for the Blue Jays, that's number 15, Keely Larson, the 6-foot sophomore from San Diego. And back to serve is number 11, Savannah Davis, a freshman from Frisco, Texas. Zawalski. Handled cleanly by the Blue Jays. And it's blocked at the top by Zawalski, the 5'4" senior, making her presence felt. 16-13, and it's Courtney Levy back to serve. Levy's serve is up and away, handled cleanly by Kayla Wiley. And it's tipped by Keely Larson. Strategic offensive play on behalf of the Blue Jay offense. Back into the match for the Blue Jays. And back to serve, number 12, Allie Schwartz, the senior from Sussex, Wisconsin. So Benedictine will call a timeout. The first of the match. 17-13, the Blue Jay lead in set number 1. Back inside Fagnall Hall, Elmhurst with a 17-13 lead over visiting Benedictine University. Reminder, fans, this is match number 1 of 3 this afternoon, the Elmhurst University tri-match. It's brought to you by Elmhurst University and in proud support and partnership with Suncom TV. That's Suncom TV. So back to serve is Schwartz. Handled cleanly by McPherson. Strong swing by Knutson. (18-14). Back to serve is Knutson. It's a miscommunication on behalf of the Blue Jay offense. And the lead now to 2, 17-15. Knutson serve, handled cleanly in the back row. And that's blocked in the middle by Keely Larson, sending out invitations to the block party. No RSVP necessary. The 3-point lead for the Blue Jays. Back to serve, Allie Reardon. Schwartz goes wide to Rossing. Just out of play. The lead now to just 2 for the Blue Jays. Their largest lead at 5. Blue Jays trying to hang on and claim set number 1. Pearson. Now Schwartz again. Off of the hands of Alawabi, and Rossling gets it to go. 19-16. Back to serve for the Blue Jays is number 5, Peyton Shea, the 5'2 sophomore from Villa Park, Illinois. Serve is up and away, handled cleanly by her counterpart Levy. And it's through the wickets of the Blue Jay defense, 19-17. So into the match for the Eagles, because number 14, Addie McConaughey, she's had service problems all morning long. Let's see if she can right the ship here. The deficit, just 2. McConaughey's serve. It's Rossing, goes cross court, out of play into the Eagle bench. And the lead now to just 1 for this Blue Jay team, 19-18 in set number 1. McConaughey back to serve. Wiley, Schwartz, back to Wiley. And it goes the Eagle way, so we're knotted up at 19 apiece in set number 1. Coach Andrew of the Elmhurst Blue Jays wants to talk things over. Their first timeout of set number 1. Fans, make sure to follow your Elmhurst Blue Jays all season long. Visit elmhurstuniversity.com and go to their athletics page and follow the Elmhurst University Blue Jays as they continue their 2023 season campaign. As a reminder, this broadcast brought to you by Suncom TV, proud partner and sponsor of Elmhurst University Athletics and the CCIW. Elmhurst will be back on the floor this afternoon at 3 p.m. taking on Lake Forest, coming in at 4-1 overall. So a full day of volleyball here for you at RA Fagnall Hall. Back to serve is McConaughey after the timeout, 19-19. Set number 1 very much so up for grabs. McConaughey back to serve. Handled cleanly by Wiley. And it's blocked at the top of the net by Wolschiger. So Benedictine with the first lead of the afternoon. 2019. Wiley. it's blocked again. But it's redirected out of play, so the Blue Jay point. We're not up at 20 apiece. Some confusion over lineups here at the scores table. So coming into the match for the Blue Jays, this number 25, Kaylee Phillips, the 5'10 senior from Queen Creek, Arizona. And back to serve is Kaylin Kennedy. Float serve handled clean in the back row. Levy with a free ball. And Schwartz goes middle. And it's through the hands and off the redirect of Benedictine University. 21-20. Almost inching closer to the magical 2-5. Free ball. Levy sets up McPherson. Wiley goes back row. Strong swing handled cleanly by Zarowski. 1, 2, 3, 4 they go and out of play. Elmhurst now with a 2-point lead. Jen Wilds, head coach of the Benedictine University Eagles, wants to talk things over. Wilds in her 18th season at the helm with a 302-250 record for the Eagles. So Elmhurst with a 2-point lead trying to close out set number 1 here in match number 1 of the Elmhurst University tri-match. So back to play we go. 22-20, the Elmhurst University lead. Trying to close out set number 1. Kennedy back to serve. And cleanly by McPherson. The point goes the Eagle way, off of the redirect. Back to serve is McPherson. Find some open real estate. We're knotted up at 22 apiece. Set 1 coming down to the wire at Fagenal Hall. McPherson serve, handled cleanly by Che in the back row. Oh, what a play by Levy. Keeps the ball alive. Schwartz. Strong swing in the middle by Lucy Anderson. 23-22, the Elmhurst lead. Wiley. Oh, that's a strong swing by McPherson. So we're knotted up at 23. Back to serve, Olivia McPherson. Schwartz and he'll go wide side. Strong swing on the far side by Kaylee Phillips, the 5'10 senior. And set point now, 24-23, back to serve. Savannah Davis trying to close out set number 1. Davis's serve, handled cleanly by the Eagles. Zawowski. Handled cleanly by the Blue Jays. McPherson. Schwartz goes wide. And Phillips ends set number one. Elmhurst University winners 25-23 over Benedictine University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to Fagnall Hall. Elmhurst University winners in set number one, 25-23. It was close all the way through, going back and forth for Jean Crispin. Here with you all day long. As Blue Jay happy with the results in set number one. Interacting with some fans there, you'll love to see it. So Benedictine trying to regroup. Trying to get this ultra important set number two victory. And aside from their loss just a couple of days ago to Milliken, Elmhurst hadn't lost a set since their opening match against Morris University out of Minnesota. So Elmhurst knows how to get it done, and they'll try and get it done here in set number two. As we get set to get underway. So the Blue Jays back to serve and to kick things off in set number two. Back to serve goes Kaylin Kennedy. And we are underway. Handled cleanly by Levy. McPherson goes wide. And it's off of the hands of Reardon. Benedictine with the early 1-0 lead in set number two. Back to serve. Kiara McPherson. Wiley with a strong swing, and that's off the gloves of McPherson. We're knotted up at one apiece, so Wiley goes back to serve. Levy, McPherson to her counterpart, the other McPherson. It's off of the hands of Kennedy. 2-1, the Benedictine lead. So back to serve is Olivia McPherson, the senior. Shea handles it cleanly. And the attempt, no good by Kaylee Phillips, the junior. Can't get it to go. A 3-1, the largest lead of the morning for this Eagle team, trying to claw its way back into set number 2. McPherson handled cleanly by Shea. Kennedy was in the net. So now a 4-1 lead by the Eagles. McPherson back to serve. Up and away we go. Strong swing in the middle by Lucy Anderson. She's been there all morning long. The deficit now to just 2. And back to serve is Anderson. McPherson goes wide. And it's Zarowski, the senior, gets it to go. Into the match for the Eagles with number 19, Amelia Owalabi from Country Club Hills, Illinois. And back to serve is Addie McConaughey. McConaughey's serve low, but handled cleanly by Wiley. Strong swing by Anderson. And into the match for the Blue Jays comes Ellie Rossing. And Allie Schwartz. Ellie Schwartz back to serve. Schwartz with the short serve approach. Or a truncated movement, but gets it to go. Almost a service there. It's blocked by Owalabi. 6-3. Back to serve for Benedictine and Grayson Knutson, the senior. And into the net she goes. The deficit now to just 2 for Elmhurst. Back to serve is Allie Reardon, the 5'9" graduate from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. And no one in the same area code, a miscommunication there on behalf of the Eagle defense. It's 6-5. Levy. Lawson with a strong swing. And out of play it goes, so the Blue Jays will get the point. We're knotted up at 6 apiece in set number 2. McPherson. Now it's Wiley with the free ball, and Levy goes wide, and it's blocked, but it's through the hands. Keely Larson and Wiley. 7-6, the 1-point lead for Benedictine University. Solowski's serve handled cleanly by the Blue Jays. And now McPherson winds up to give it a go, handled cleanly by the Blue Jays. Wiley with a strong swing. McPherson. Levy with the free ball. Does it have enough to go? Yes, it does. And the Blue Jays back in their offense. And in the net were the Eagles. So we're knotted up at 7 apiece here at Fagnall Hall. Back to serve, Peyton Shea. McPherson. Crossing with the tip attempt. And she gets it to go, 8-7, the Elmhurst lead. Peyton Shea back to serve. Levy. McPherson, Owalabi. Back row goes reared in. And the Eagles were caught flat-footed, 9-7, the 2-point lead for the Blue Jays. Into the match for the Eagles comes number 13, Danielle Pancheka, the junior from Elgin, Illinois. She handles the serve cleanly. Double hit on behalf of Owalabi, 10-7. Jen Wild wants to talk things over here in set number 2. Elmhurst with a 10-7 lead. Benedictine trying to regroup. Fans make sure to catch the Elmhurst University women's volleyball team all season long as they journey on their 2023 campaign. You can next catch the Blue Jays in action later this afternoon at 3 p.m. as they play host to Lake Forest in the final matchup of the Elmhurst University tri-match here at Fagnall Hall. They'll next be home Wednesday, September 20th at 6 p.m. right here at Elmhurst University as they take on North Park as they enter CCIW play. And then a week from today at home, a 6 p.m. start against Alverno College. Started to get into the swing of things, full into their season, this Blue Jay team. 6-1 overall with an 857 winning percentage. Strong start for Cameron Andrews' Blue Jay squad. So we bring you back to play. Hayden Shea back to serve. The 3-point lead for the Blue Jays. Levy. Strong swing from Owalabi up the middle, making her presence felt. It's 10-8. Levy serve up and away, and out of play. 11-8. The Elmhurst lead. Into the match for the Blue Jays comes at number 2, Kaylin Kennedy, and number 25, Kaylee Phillips. Tip attempt by McPherson. That was Kennedy with the free ball. McPherson winds up, handled cleanly by Wiley. And Wiley will give it a go. Strong swing. And it's off of the gloves of Levy. 12-8, the 4-point lead. Back to serve is Kennedy. Serve is up and away. Levy goes wide for McPherson. That's blocked on the top of the net by Lucy Anderson. Kennedy back to serve. McPherson goes wide. McPherson winds up. Wiley with the tip. McPherson goes wide. And into the net she goes. 14-8. The lead now to 6 in set number 2. Elmhurst starting to pull away. Back to serve is Kennedy. Off the top of the net, finds open real estate for the ace. 15-8, the lead now to 7 for this Blue Jay team. Benedictine trying to come up with some sort of answer. Levy. McPherson goes middle to Walschlager and gets it to go. So 16-9 into the match for the Eagles comes number 2, Grayson Knutson, the 5'9" senior from Plainfield, Illinois. Back to serve goes Kira McPherson. Handled cleanly by Che. McPherson winds up and a strong swing from McPherson. Unable to come up with it is Allie Reardon. 15-10. Oh, strong swing from Anderson. Oh, morning long. 16-10. That lit up this arena. Handled cleanly by the Eagles. Shea. There's Kennedy. And Phillips climbs the ladder and gets it to go. So Benedictine wants to talk things over. Second time out of set number 2. Jen Wild's trying to light some fire inside set number 2. 17-10, the 7-point lead for Elmhurst University. Team stats brought to you by Elmhurst University in proud partnership and collaboration with Suncom TV. Elmhurst leads with 27 kills to 14 on behalf of Benedictine University. Elmhurst also leads with 61 total attacks to Benedictine's 52 and a .295 hitting percentage to Benedictine's .096. Wiley back to serve. And it's off to the hands of Levy. The lead now to 8. Levy, McPherson. And it's through the hands of the Blue Jay defense. 18-11 now in set number 2. Strong swing up the middle again from Lucy Anderson. Having her way in set number 2. And the match for the Blue Jays comes number 11 at Savannah Davis. And back to serve she goes. So the service from Davis. Levy handles it cleanly. And it's off of the hands of Reardon. The lead now to just 7 for the Blue Jays. McConaughey and Owalabi check in for Jen Wild's Eagles. Trying to get something together, get some momentum in set number 2. McConaughey back to serve. Handled cleanly by Wiley. Strong swing by Reardon, handled cleanly by McPherson in the back row. And into the net goes Zawowski. So 20-12, the Elmhurst lead in set number 2. Coming to the match for the Blue Jays, Elise Rossing. the junior from Maple Grove, Minnesota. And back to serve is Schwartz. Trying to close out set number 2. Owolabi with a strong swing. Nice recovery by the Blue Jay defense. Back row goes McPherson with a strong swing. Schwartz sets up. Can't get it to go. And it's off the top of the net and falls out of play. So back to serve goes Schwartz. 4 points away from a set number 2 victory here at Fagnall Hall. 21-12. Schwartz' serve up and away. Levy tries to go wide to Zawalski. Just out of play. 22-12, the lead now to 10. Benedictine searching for answers. Schwartz back to serve. The senior from Sussex, Wisconsin, trying to close out set number 2. Levy to Zawalski. Unable to come up with it as Wiley. 22-13. Back to serve is Knutson, the senior from Plainfield, Illinois, trying to get her Eagle team back in set number 2. Handled cleanly by Che. Blocked by Owolabi, but out of play. 23-13, the lead back to 10. Reardon back to serve. Miscommunication between Knutson and Levy. And it's now set point in set number 2. 24-13. Reardon back to serve. Levy. Too close to the net she goes. So the Blue Jays close out set number 2 with a 25-13 victory. So 25-23 winners in set number 1, 25-13 winners in set number 2. They'll try and close out the sweep when we come back from Fagnall Hall. Elmhurst up 2-0.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
Inside Fagnall Hall, Bergeron Crispin here with you all Saturday long at the Elmhurst University tri-match. Elmhurst trying to close out set at number 3. Go home winners and improve to 7-1 overall. Benedictine, meanwhile, searching for answers. Trying to just win a set. Elmhurst providing a tough match this morning. Fans, just a reminder, we have Lake Forest and Benedictine coming up for you around noon in match number 2. The Eagles and the Blue Jays back on the floor. Getting ready for set number 3. So it'll be the Eagles back to serve. And it'll be Kiara McPherson. We are underway in set number 3. And Anderson continues what she's done all morning long. Strong swing. 1-0 lead. Back to serve is Kaylin Kennedy, the junior. McPherson. Free ball sent over by Knudsen. Wiley with the strong swing and climbs the ladder. So Kennedy back to serve. Levy unable to come up with it. So it's an ace on behalf of the Blue Jays. 3-0. Kennedy back to serve. And McKinley by McPherson. Quick tip on behalf of Owalabi. And it's 3-1. McPherson back to serve. That's Olivia McPherson. Levy. And way out of play from Kaylee Phillips, the senior from Queen Creek, Arizona. And 3-2. Olivia McPherson back to serve. And McKinney by Che. Strong swing from Wiley makes its way across the net and finally into Benedictine real estate. It's 4-2. Wiley back to serve. Levy. Knudsen. Handled cleanly by the Blue Jays. Owalabi with the tip, handled cleanly by Reardon. And as Kaylee Phillips finds an opening in the Eagle defense, 5-2. Wiley. And it's another kill courtesy of Lucy Anderson. And Wilds wants to talk things over. Elmhurst with a 6-2 lead in set number 3, trying to close out the sweep from Falconer Hall. For the latest Blue Jay gear and memorabilia, visit bsnsports.com/Elmhurst University. For the latest sweatshirts, hats, and t-shirts in proud partnership and sponsorship of Elmhurst University. That's bsnsports.com/Elmhurst University. So we take you back inside Fagnall Hall. Wiley ready to go in set number 3. The Blue Jays with a 4-point lead. Trying to close out set number 3. And with it, the first match of the tri-match here on the campus of Elmhurst University. And Wiley goes into the net, 6-3. Into the match for the Eagles comes McConaughey. Back to serve she goes, up and away, handled cleanly by Che. And it's blocked to the top of the net by Jordan Vandersol, the sophomore from Park Forest, Illinois. First time we've called her name this morning. McConaughey back to serve. Strong outcall from Che. 7-4 with a 3-point lead for the Blue Jays. Back to serve is Anderson, and into the match for the Eagles, for the Blue Jays, comes Keely Larson, the sophomore from San Diego. Now the play goes to serve from Anderson. So we'll give it right back, 7-5. And back to serve is Knutson. So back-to-back service errors. 8-5 into the match for the Blue Jays. Comes Allie Schwartz, the senior. And into the match for the Eagles comes number 13, Danielle Pancheka, a 5'1" junior from Elgin, Illinois. Handled cleanly by McPherson. And a little bit of life showing from Jordan Vandersdal, the sophomore from Park Forest. A couple of key plays early on in set number 3. 8-6, the deficit just 2. Schwartz goes wide for Rossing, and it's blocked. And Rossing goes into the net. 8-7, the deficit now just to 1 in set number 3. Back to serve goes Zerwowski, the senior. Handled cleanly by Reardon. To Schwartz, back to Reardon. And she gets it to go. Reardon back to serve. Handled cleanly by Pancheka. Rossing with a strong kill. Much to the light of the Blue Jay faithful here at Fagnall Hall. Reardon back to serve. Float serve short. Vandersdal. Schwartz goes middle. Courtesy of Keely Larson. (11-7), the 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. Pancheka goes wide, and it's blocked by Larson and Wiley. Rossing winds up off the hands of Levy through the wickets of Vandersdal, and it's 12-7. McPherson winds up. Pancheka with a valiant effort, but to no avail. And it's 12-8. And into the match for the Eagles comes number 11, Shea Baker-Watson, the 5'6" junior from Greencastle, Indiana. First time we call her number in match number 1. Wiley Winds up, into the net she goes. And the point goes the Eagle way, 12-9. Benedictine hanging around in set number 3. And back to serve is Baker Watson. So back to serve goes Peyton Shea. 13-9, the 4-point lead for the Elmhurst Blue Jays. And out of play, the service goes. The lead now just a 3, 13-10. Back to serve for the Eagles. That's Kiara McPherson. Wiley winds up and gets it to go. 14-10. Match for the Blue Jays. Kaylin Kennedy and Kaylee Phillips. Handled cleanly by McPherson. Off the hands of Anderson. Olabi gets it to fall through. So 14-11, the 3-point lead for the Blue Jays here in set number 3 and match number 1 of the tri-match here at Falconer Hall. Out of play. 15-11, back to serve Wiley. The junior from Florissant, Missouri. Schwartz goes wide. And throwing it down is Reardon. The lead now extends to 5. McPherson. Strong swing from Zawowska, handled cleanly by the Blue Jay defense. Reardon winds up. Free ball sent over by Reardon. The ball is out of play. 16-12 now, the 4-point lead. Back to serve is McConaughey. Up and away we go. Back to Reardon. McConaughey tries to keep it in play. McPherson with the free ball. Reardon gets it to go. 17-12, the 5-point lead. So Larson and Davis back in the match for the Blue Jays. Davis back to serve. And Benedictine to call a timeout. Wilds wants to talk things over. Down 5 in set number 3. Out of the timeout come the Eagles at Benedictine University, searching for answers, down 5 in set number 3. And back to serve for the Blue Jays, it's Savannah Davis. McPherson, Barsdale. And the Blue Jays can't get it to go. So into the game for the Blue Jays comes number 29, Lucy Anderson, a graduate from Indianapolis, Indiana, who's been a force all match long. Back to serve is Pancheka, 17-13. Float serve short. Strong swing from Reardon. In the match for the Blue Jays come Schwartz and Rawson. Schwartz's serve into the net. 18-14. Back to serve goes Zawowski. Schwartz. Zawowski with the free ball, handled cleanly by Che. Schwartz goes wide to Rawson, handled cleanly by Levy. Nice dig there. Benedictine keeps it in play. Schwartz, top of the net. And it's thrown down by Keely Larson, making her presence felt late in set number 3, 19-14. Back to serve goes Reardon. Serve is up and away. Handled cleanly by Zawowski. Barsdale winds up. But out of play she goes, 20-14. The lead now to 6. Reardon. Blocked at the top of the net. Combination of Wiley and Davis. Strong defensive play by the Blue Jays. So Reardon back to serve, 21-14. Levy unable to come up with it. The lead now to 8. Elmhurst 3 points away from the sweep and the victory. Barsdale with a nice attentive tip. 22-15, they'll live to see another day. Back to serve goes Baker Watson, the Greencastle, Indiana product. Back to serve she goes. Schwartz goes wide. To Rawson goes cross court, not a play. Into the scorers table. 23-15, now 2 points away. And into the match comes, guess who? Lucy Anderson trying to put away a victory. 23-15, back to service Che. Levy. McPherson. Handled cleanly by Che. Wide goes Rossing. And out of play it goes. So match point here from Fagenal Hall. And match number 1 of the tri-match. Che back to serve. 24-15. Up and away we go. And it's tipped and finds open real estate, courtesy of McPherson. So back to serve goes Kiara McPherson, 24-16. McPherson serve, up and away. Schwartz goes middle to Anderson. Schwartz middle. Out of play goes Anderson. So back-to-back strong defensive efforts by this Eagles team has them down 24-17. In set number 3, back to serve is Tiara McPherson. Match point. Schwartz. Wide goes Rossing. Handled cleanly by McPherson. Levy goes wide to Zawowski. Rossing can't get it to go. 24-18. Eagles making things interesting late in set number 3. McPherson. And it's an ace courtesy of McPherson, 24-19. McPherson doing everything she can to keep her team in it. 24-19, match point yet again. Wide goes Wiley. And so Elmhurst winners in set number 1, 25-23. Winners in set number 2, 25-13. And winners in set number 3, 25-19. Elmhurst will be back on the floor this afternoon at 3 p.m. to take on Lake Forest. So Elmhurst University winners in match number 1 will be back at noon for the Benedictine University Eagles taking on Lake Forest. We say thank you and so long from Fagener Hall. We'll be back for match number 2 a little bit later on this afternoon. I'm Rajan Crispin saying so long. Fagener Hall.